Good morning and welcome to Cross Creek Gin in Corcoran, California. Today we're going to show you the process of ginning cotton, which is the first step in what becomes later on garments, towels, and anything that Supima cotton may make. So anyway, we're going to walk you through the steps of the jobs that we do here. We're going to start at the module feeder with what we call module rolls. We actually load 4 at a time here, and we get about 14 to 15 bales out of the 4 of these rounds. So we start with these, and this is raw cotton that comes from the field. It's got seed in it, and it's got a little bit of moisture and a little bit of what we call trash, but the trash is very valuable. We use it for dairies, for bedding, so it makes the cattle comfortable and dry. It absorbs the rain, and so basically what you see here is 100% used, whether it be in lint or the seed or the trash. We even recycle the polyethylene bag or wrap that we have on it. You can see over here that we bale those up and send them back for recycling. So we're pretty efficient with what we do here. Everything is used. And at the end, after it goes through this building here and a bunch of machines and a bunch of processes, ends up being a cotton bale. We have 100 cotton bales on that trailer right there ready to go to the warehouse. So we've got a good operation here. We're proud of it. We opened this gin in 1962. My predecessors, my dad and my uncles, started this with their father. It'll be 60 years next year, and we've run continuously every year for 50. This is our 59th year. We do about 100% Supima that we're very proud of. We're going to give you a tour inside. It's awful loud in there, but there's a lot of machinery, and we'll show you how it goes from the module to the finished product, the bale, which will go off to textile mills and for further processing. So with that, we'll move into the gin. So we're here at Cross Creek Gin, standing at the module feeder, and you're actually watching the module round being unwrapped by our spider unwrapper. This wrapper, pretty elaborate piece of equipment, but it serves 2 purposes. Obviously, it takes off the wrap safely for our employees, so our employees don't have any risk of injury. But it also helps us with contamination, so we don't get any of the plastic into the gin. We pride ourselves on zero contamination here at Cross Creek Gin. So with that, we'll move on to the next step of the ginning process. Okay, we're going to continue with our tour. We're here at the end of the module feeder and at the module disperser, and this is where the seed cotton is introduced into the gin. We break up the modules here at the disperser. It drops down into a pit, and that's where we introduce hot air that blows through the lint with the seed in it and starts the drying process. So this is the first step of drying, which allows us to start the cleaning process here at Cross Creek Gin. So I'm going to walk in the gin now. It's pretty loud, so I hope you'll be able to hear as I show you some of the other machinery. So we're going to walk in this way. Continuing on with our tour at Cross Creek Gin, we're now inside the gin. It's very loud, and certainly we all need to have ear protection on. We're standing amongst lots of machinery here, and this is the start of what we call pre-cleaning. And this is where we start to condition the lint that has the seed remaining in it. We continue the drying process, and we start to remove whatever trash that we can get out before it goes to the gin stand, where we separate the cotton lint from the seed. So as we move forward, these machines here, we actually introduce the cotton through that lint plume there. Our air that's moving the cotton through the gin is heated to about 175 degrees. Have pretty dry cotton today, so we're not using high heat, which is good. So anyway, this comes from the pit that we saw outside. Cotton's introduced here, and then it's split into two plumes. Goes into two machines here. These are large pre-cleaning machines that remove trash from the seed cotton. These two machines are built in Corcoran, and they're called Big Berthas. So we have two Big Berthas. They're 15-cylinder horizontal plumb cleaners that basically shake the big trash from the seed cotton. So this is the first step. We've got several more pre-cleaning steps. We'll start to move through the gin, and we'll show you the other cleaners. From there, we'll go this way. So as we continue the tour inside Cross Creek Gin, we're standing in front of one of three of our burners here that generate the heat, the heated air that helps us dry the cotton here at Cross Creek. We're also standing in front of the next step, the next step of pre-cleaning, which are incline cleaners, and that's just another process where we remove trash before it gets to the gin stand. We have we actually have 6 incline cleaners here in the gin, along with stick machines that remove any big sticks that may be in the seed cotton when it goes through the pre-cleaning process. So we're getting close to where we're going to go over to the gin stand. And again, the gin stand is where we separate the lint, the fiber, from the seed. That's the major process in the cotton ginning that we do here at Cross Creek. So with that, we're going to step over here in between the gin stands. So we're standing here in the middle of 18 roller gin stands at Cross Creek Gin. The gin stands do the major work here at Cross Creek after the big trash is removed from the lint, from the seed cotton. So this is where we separate the fiber or the lint from the seed. So this is a machine that has a big roller on the back, and the cotton comes from the conveyor distributor, drops down into the feeder. The feeder actually provides another level of cleaning, and then into the gin stand where we separate the seed and the lint. So what happens here is when they drop the seed cotton on this hot roll, the fiber will adhere, and then it gets stopped off by this rotary knife. And the lint goes underneath the stationary knife. The seed goes over the stationary knife. The seed drops down into an auger where an auger and air blows it out to the seed house. The lint goes underneath the stationary knife into another lint plume where we take it to the next process of cleaning. So this will be called lint cleaning, and lint cleaning is where the fiber is cleaned after the seed has been removed. So from here, we'll go through past some of the 18 stands we have, and we'll move down to the lint cleaner. So as we continue on with the tour, we're now at the stage where the fiber has been the fiber and the seed has been separated. They've gone their separate ways. The lint now is being introduced into what is called the lint cleaner, and this is where the small trash that's left after the separation of the fiber and the lint is taken out. Sometimes it's referred to as bin trash. So this is the lint cleaning process. So as the cotton was introduced inside the building, inside the gin, from the module feeder, we brought it through a lint flume, and then we split it into 2 flows of cotton. And so that same half flow would go through 9 gin stands, and then the other half would go through the other 9 gin stands. Half the cotton flow will go through this lint cleaner, and half the cotton flow will go through this lint cleaner. Then, after it goes through these 2 lint cleaners, we finally breathe the whole volume of cotton back together in one flume. So we're now at the part of the gin where we're preparing it for the bale, to bale it. We've just gone through the lint cleaners, and now we're bringing the volume, the 2 flows back together into one flume, and we're going to take it down and then up into the battery condenser. The battery condenser is where we introduce steam, so we can introduce moisture, so we can get the fiber to about 6.5% moisture that helps us bale the cotton. Without the moisture in the fiber, we couldn't bale it. It would just require too much pressure, and so you need moisture in the bale, the fiber to bale it. So anyway, with that, we're going to move over to the press. So we're here in front of the Cross Creek bale press now. The cotton has been cleaned. It now has moisture reintroduced. It's come down the lint slide. It's now going into the charging chute. This is where we start the compression process. We get about 500 pounds of lint in here. And once that happens, this charging chute will turn completely around, and now it becomes a compression chute where we compress this bale with 3,200 pounds of pressure, and we have a ram on the top and a longer ram that comes up from the bottom. And as I said, it takes 3,200 pounds of pressure to press this bale. It's automatically tied with 6 straps. Straps are being welded. Going to drop down on this conveyor, and he's going to pull 2 samples. One sample is for the USDA, and the other sample is for the Supima buyer. Okay, we're now at the process where we stuff the lint into a protective bag. It's been sampled, again 2 samples. So it goes in this bag, and then a permanent ID is placed on the bag, and obviously that's the way we keep track of that certain bale throughout the process. So the bag will be closed, it'll go outside the gin, and then we load it with a forklift onto these trailers out here in 100 bale lots, and it moves to an inland warehouse. So with that, we can go outside and see what's going on outside the gin. Out here, this 100 bales of lint cotton, premium Supima cotton, is ready to go to an inland warehouse about an hour away from here. So this is our finished product of lint. We also have a finished product of seed that is behind us in the big barn. Everything from the start till the finish is used from Cross Creek Gin. Nothing goes to waste, and we're real proud of our product that we finish with. So with that, we'll walk to the south and go look at the cottonseed barn. We're coming to the end of our tour here at Cross Creek. We're standing in the cottonseed barn currently. Behind me, you'll see a big pile of cottonseed. And this seed is used mainly for dairy feed, but it's also used for high quality cooking oil. You can see our loader behind me. We load that into commodity trucks, and it's taken off either to the dairy or the oil mill. It's a second most valuable commodity that comes out of a cotton plant. First being obviously the lint, and the second being the cottonseed. For every 500 pounds of lint, we get about 800 pounds of cotton seed. So this concludes our tour today of Cross Creek Gin. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've seen what we do to preserve our beautiful raw product from the field, our Supima cotton, and how much care there goes into making it into a bale. We had a good time showing you around today, and hope you come back real soon.